What's up, Planner Babe? This is Arlie Plans. My name is Arel. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and if you are a new to my planning world channel, welcome. So today I am going to do a updated flip through of my everyday carry planner, my main planner, this personal size planner in rings. So there were a couple of changes since I last did my flip like a few months ago, so I just thought I'd share all those new changes. Okay, so the big major change, if you guys noticed, the first change is that my cover is entirely new. So my previous cover that I was using was my Louis Vuitton MM Agenda. So it was in this like gorgeous like black leather. But for November, I thought, since it's my birthday month, I decided to do something like a little prettier and very unlike me. I didn't really think that I was going to buy a pink planner because pink is kind of hard to like match with things, and I kind of wanted to just like stay in the neutral zone, but this was just too good to pass up, too pretty to pass up, so I took the plunge, and this is my birthday gift for myself. It is the Gillio medium Compagna, and it's in this gorgeous blush croc like leather. It's absolutely gorgeous. So most of the insides are still the same, but a couple of like other tweaks here and there. So without further ado, let's jump in. So I like how it has like a lot of pockets. Like my MM like had card pockets right here and then a big pocket on the back, but this one it's kind of like the opposite, and then there was like one like big pocket right here, which is still a lot to get used to. I don't really know like what to put in here, but I try, and then but I also try not to make it as bulky. So I'm gonna like talk about like mostly like contents like of the planner or my planning system. I'm not gonna like talk about or mention like the shops. I'll link everything down below because I feel like my last video was freaking long, and it's mostly because I talk too much, and I also spend a lot of time talking about where I got my stuff from. So for this video, since it's just an update, I'm just gonna talk about like the updates. So let's begin. So for this pocket right here, I just have like some addresses, like I mailed some like stash stuff. So I have like addresses like in sticky notes that I need to keep track of. For this zip pocket, I have like my essential stickers that if I don't have like my entire sticker case with me, I'm good, I'm solid like with all these like stickers in this pocket. In this other pocket, I have other stickers, so I kind of have like a theme every week, so like the color scheme, so I keep that in this pocket. So for this pocket right here, I have my sticky tabs from AliExpress that I use like often. I have this little pin, and then I have like this is my planner, which has like my info on it, my name and my address. So I love this like little leather flyleaf right here. So cover is the same. And then I made this planning routine. I posted this on my Instagram. I made this on Canva, and it's just like a planning routine like for this planner. So I have daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. It's a nice guide whenever I plan out like the new month or the new week, and then kind of just like make sure that I'm actually like doing all of these things. So I changed like my main like sections. Before, my first section was my inbox, and then plan, and then same goes. So but I got rid of my inbox because I honestly don't use it. I know that most people like to use their inboxes and have like their running to-dos and like just whatever goes, but I do have that section here, and I just call it dump. I just don't like it that it's in front of like the planner. I like my calendar to be like the first part of this planner, so I did that. And then for the actual plan section, I have 4 different like categories. So I have like my top tabs, some sticky notes, yearly. So my first section is my pre-plan. So I just have like 2 sticky notes, or 4 right here, 3 I mean. And this is like the pre-planning like for the upcoming like few weeks. And I'm actually using like 2 different styles, both for Infant Lotus. I have like the Hobonichi style, which there's actually like a grid paper right here, but I decided that I'm gonna just go through with this like week on 1 page. It has like a running to do, so I'm usually put like the whole month and then kind of just like date it, since these are undated inserts, and then just do my pre-planning here. So before I set up like my weekly, I usually like do this first, like as I go along. Like if it's this current week, so I'm kind of like doing the pre-planning for next week, and then kind of just like writing stuff that I need to do or I like want to remember, keep track of. So I'm going to do that. And then my next section is like my weekly. So I have just like 1 whole month here, which is November. I have my to-dos, important dates, my actual monthly view. So I'm using these like little dots for my work days. So this is the current week right now. So I just have same layout, vertical, weekly, priorities right here, some weekly stuff over here, other stuff here. And then I just kind of write like the important like events, reminders, bills, like if I'm expecting mail like on that day, and then like main like to-dos, because I am using like an actual daily section now. So this is kind of like the weekly like overview. So I keep this bookmark right here so that I can flip like back and forth between this week and then today. So I have like the whole month of November right here, and then my last for my planning section is my daily. So I do have these inserts from Sessavee, and it has the whole month of November. They are dated. I'm just gonna flip through it so I can show you. So the way I am using this daily insert, so I like how it has like top 3 priorities, because it actually match with like my planning routine for my daily. So like 3 priorities for today, and then it has 2 sets of to-dos, like first priority and then second priority. And then it has like an hourly schedule, which I like. And then on the bottom, I actually write my expenses, which I record on my adulting section, but I usually do the adulting section part like either once or twice a week, but I like that it has like this space to just write whatever. So that's what I've been doing. So let me guys show you. So like right here. So on November 1st, these are like my expenses that I spent. Expenses. These are the same that I spent on the 1st on Friday. So the highlighted parts are the unnecessary spendings, because I am doing the method like from if you're a financial Instagrammer at Don't Get Me. So she's recording her unnecessary spending for every day. So the highlighted ones are the unnecessary, and then the ones that are not highlighted are kind of my exceptions, at least like for my own spending rules. So like gas, we kind of need gas to like, you know, get around. So I did that, and that's what I've been doing like every day. And then once it's all done, I like calculate, and then I record it in the adulting section, which is what you'll see in a bit. So this is my dailies, and it's been working out so well so far. I like that very much. And then my last section in my planning section is the future. So future is for like months in advance. And before I used to like put the insert that I have, like the ones that I really use for like the upcoming month, like from Infinite Lotus. But I actually bought this a long time ago from Peanuts Planner Co. when I was starting out on my rings, but I never really used them. I was intending this for like my inbox or something, but I finally have a use for them. So I kind of just like wrote for December 2019. I have like 2 separate sections, the dates, the important dates that I need to remember for next month, and then to do. So I kind of just like list stuff as I go along, and I will be doing that for like the next like consecutive months, because it's printable, it's like super easy, and I finally have a use for it, because I don't like not using like the inserts that I buy. And then other like stuff for my future planning, a 2020 year at a glance, a 2020 overview, and then my adulting section, which is like my financial section. So same stuff. Ooh, this came off. So I have like my 7 baby steps, like a little quote right here. Just have like a little read you reminder, because like I hate that it's like getting all like ruined like on top. But these are my spending rules that I have. So these are just like rules that I set out for myself. And then this is like a calendar view of like bills that that I have like every month, or it's like the actual, it's on the actual due date, and I have like a category like right here to like see what it is. So let's say on the 1st, it's like labeled fun, but I know this is like my cloth and paper subscription when I'm like getting billed for it. So this part right here is my November goals. This insert's from Co. So I do like this like checklist insert right here. Like I use it for like everything, and it's really, really nice. And I like how big like the sections are to kind of like, you know, emphasize like what the contents of like the list is. So these are like my November goals, some like little reminders for expenses. So this is my November unnecessary like spending like tracker. So far, like on November 3rd, it's a lot, definitely a lot. But I did I did like buy lunch like for everybody, like for like to celebrate my birthday and my sister's birthday. So like some of my family came for brunch, and it was like, it's like what I do with like, I just like pay, and then just like other things. So next I have like my bills tracker. So this is like the running list of bills like for November. It has like the dates, what it is, the amounts, and then like the little dots right next to the days are to remind me that they're on auto pay. And then like these lines right here, this is like where, oh, I get paid. This is where I get paid. So like whatever paycheck I have, I'll use like to pay these bills. Whatever paycheck I have here, pay these bills right there. And then I have like this 2-column list insert. So I have like my financial to-dos. So I divided it into like 2, focus on debt and then focus on savings. So that's what I'm trying to discipline myself with. Like whenever all my money would either go to either these 2, you know, with the exception of like bills and like some important or essential spending, but the unnecessary spending needs to stop because it needs to go to either these 2. So I have that. And then next is my nurse section or my work section. So this one didn't really change from like my flip before, but I did print out, so I do have like my 2 foldouts, and I already printed out stuff for 2020 because we are signing up for a schedule for January already at work, and the purpose of like the foldout is the same. So for this foldout, the first one would be I will be recording all the shifts that I've worked extra, PTOs where I've been canceled or put on a call or actually like called out. I have a little key right here, so I have like some highlighters, and then I'll just like put some dots on them to correspond to what they are. And then this other fold out is to sign up some shifts. So like right here I'll write some important days, so it's kind of like a little bit redundant because I'll copy from my actual calendar section to remind me like, oh, I shouldn't sign up for that day because like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then so I'll kind of like mark what days that I signed up for, and then when I finally actually get our schedule, that's when I put it into my calendar section, if that makes sense. And then some holiday tracks. We are working set holidays, different set holidays like every year. It depends on like the track that we're put on. So like this year, these are the holidays that I need to work. So for next year, they're going to be completely different holidays. And then I kind of missed another one, which is my work goals. Okay, yeah, so I have my work goals right here, kind of just like remind me like what I'm should be focusing on and not lose sight of like, you know, the bigger picture, like the end game, like for me and my career. So next is my notes section. It was actually miscellaneous, but I have like another miscellaneous right here, so it's just notes, which is basically like a general like stuff for everything. So I have my habit tracker here. So this, I've never actually completed like a full month of a habit tracker. So my October one is in my wellness planner, and I think I stopped at like halfway, and I never like, you know, like filled it out again. So I think if I do put it in my everyday carry, I probably think it will be better, and I'll probably do better. So for my habit tracker, I have like 3 categories, like productivity, health and wellness, and then me time. I'm still trying to like think of like other stuff that I can do habit trackers for, you know, because I know I should have a lot more, but these so far are the ones that are really important, and I know that I like have to do and do every day. So productivity, I have check my planner, emails, my finance routine, tidy up, and then complete like my tasks. And then health and wellness, I have my make bed and skincare, water intake, breakfast, vitamins, lunch. If I have completed 1,000 steps, dinner, and then PM skincare. And then me time, some journaling, TV time, video games, planner sessions, like not just like to check my planner, but actually like, you know, play with my planner, because I consider that me time. And then post on Instagram. So I have that. But I have like 4 subsections in my notes section, and I decided to put these tabs on the bottom instead of the top because it was getting too convoluted like for the top part. So first I just have this like little dash, let's write it down. So I have my brain dump, and I just have like random like notes, lists, or whatever. So this is kind of like my inbox right here. So I usually like put the stuff that I want to do like either on the pre-planning or like the future planning, because like I know when I'm gonna do them. But as far as like just random stuff that I want to look up or do that I don't have like a set date for, I put right here. And then I have like a master list, like a video games, more blank master list, because these, can't get enough of these, are so freaking awesome. I have like a wish list, tech wish list, planner wish list, more blank stuff, and then more blank grid paper. And then my next subsection is the planner section. I have this gorgeous dash right here. I have like a little sticky note to remind myself to print some stuff, which I already did. So I have like planner to-dos. I do have a planner / social media section in my A5 extension, which I do all my like busty like planning, like all the nitty gritty like detailed stuff. But as far as like, let's say I think of something that I need to do for my planner, like on the go, I write it down here, or like at work or whatever, because like, my A5 doesn't usually go with me everywhere. If I do have like a planning session like at Starbucks or something, I do bring my A5, but for the most part it's all like this, my personal. So I divided it into like the type of planner. So I have my personal, my A5, my wellness, and then my memory journal. There's like nothing on here, but like, yeah, so for personal, like to make sure that I'm gonna make a finance routine, and for my A5, like download a Christmas planner, which I already did, so I have those. And I also have like to buy stuff. These are both from Peanuts Planner Co. I love like these inserts, they're so fun to use, like you can use them for anything. So like my to buy stuff, same categories, buy stuff for my personal, my A5, my wellness, and then some miscellaneous. And then I have like just a blank paper. So next is my travel section. And then same stuff right here. I do have an upcoming trip to Orlando next month at Disney World. So I'm just like have some little details right here, and then some like rough draft planning, like what we'll do for each day. But I do have like a travel planner in my extension as well, and that's where I'll do most of the nitty-gritty planning as well. And then last one is info. So I just have like my resources, like health related, and then like important like house stuff, car stuff, and then yeah. And then for miscellaneous, I just have like blank, like these half sheets, and then these blank grid paper and then dot grid paper, and then I have a fly leaf right here. And then for this pocket, I didn't put any on the card slots because I don't really use like this as like a wallet. I have like my own like mini wallet with my cards. So I just have sticky pad, some stickers, and then for my pens, this is like, I think I found pen piece, guys. So I am using the Sessavee Dry, the Air Fit grip. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is from Cloth and Paper, and the ink, like, oh my god, it dries so fast. And the best part, it works with my liners. Like, I probably need to just wait like 1 to 2 seconds for it to dry, and then I can use highlighters, the mild liners, without it smearing. But it doesn't fit in my pen loop, so I do carry a highlighter with me all the time, so it's just like good. I'll just like put my highlighter right there, and then kind of clip my pen in this snap closure right here, and that is it. So it's a bit like, I think I like talk too fast like when I'm talking about this update, but I hope you guys were able to comprehend like my fast talking. So yeah, that is my updated flip through. It's pretty self-explanatory for as far as like, you know, like the changes, and I do really enjoy and keep up with this like system that I have. I've never like felt like so like content with like a planner before, as far as like productivity, and actually like it's pretty. Like, it's simple, but it's still pretty. Like, looking back from like what I was using like Happy Planner and like decorating like every week, I just know that it was fine, it was great, but it's just not as like conducive as far as like productivity and then just like actually getting stuff done. So yes, so anyway, yeah, thank you for watching my video. I am trying to set a goal for myself to post a video every week. So for this week, it's this flip through of this baby, and then next week I'm planning on doing finally like my wellness planner. I'm doing a flip of that, and then I have a couple of like great fun ideas for next month to actually prepare like my planners, and then kind of share like my system and then my routine as far as like getting ready for like the new year. So anyway, thank you guys for watching again. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and of course if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.